Alright, I thought I would make a quick video on this. Some of you guys might have one of these. This is a really old unit, but they have the newer one with the double canister, and they both have the same fitting, so this might be something you can use on that unit. If you notice, there's something real nice and shiny right here. What I did is I use basically two different guns with this one. I have this gun here, and then I have this gun here, and this one actually is not really designed for that unit. It's got a little bit of thinner there, and it's not really designed for this unit, but it will work on it. In fact, I think that even my Techno Pro light will actually work on this unit. And the thing that's cool about these guns is they're really easy to clean versus that one. That one will spray a lot thicker material. These ones here are really easy to clean. And when I'm doing really fine spray stuff, where I'm using like a automotive type finish, and the one thing you're always concerned about, or you should be always concerned about, is overspray. So this gun right here is a LVLP, low volume, low pressure. It's called the Spray It 33,000. I don't know. That's the Chinese name. Who knows? I don't know. There's a bunch of different companies that resell it, but it's under that one. There is on Amazon for about 50 bucks. If you're looking for something really low overspray, this works fantastic. But it doesn't really hook up with this line right here, the thick line. It hooks up with a regular air hose. So you can carry around a compressor with you, but I kind of like when I don't like to carry around the compressor, because the compressor is really loud, and sometimes I'm spraying stuff at like 5:30, 6 in the morning in commercial zoning. Might be kind of near residential, and I don't really want to have a problem with noise, so I'm using a really low noise generator, which is like, this is very much like the Honda EU 2000. We also use that Predator over there. And what I'm really going to show you real quick is one of the issues is setup and cleanup. Now, one of your hardest things when you're painting, there's a lot of things to look at. A lot of times I'll roll out a building, I'll roll out a wall on a building, simply because it takes me longer to set up and clean up the spray rig than it does to just roll the wall out. So you should always be evaluating that with your time. So in this circumstance, I was having to set up my hose and hook it onto the machine, and then take the hose off and go to another location, set up again, and hook the hose up. And that was taking all this time of twisting it on. So at Harbor Freight Tools, they have these things here, which is basically the same as this fitting that comes on your gun, and they're in the garden hose section. So what you do is you screw one end on here. I don't know if I can get that one out. I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on a second. So it comes in a package with some of these, and then some of these here. And what these do is they quick connect into your thing. And they're meant for garden hoses, so they're in the garden department, and they are perfect for using with this machine. They just screw right on here. You got the garden hose side here, because you guys know that have one of these. This is a garden hose threads that's on this, and you just go ahead and leave this end on here, and then you can quick disconnect and connect it to here. So what I was able to do is, I like to use this hose to blow things off, so I could switch from this hose to that hose, because you can't really blow very good with this hose. So I would switch from this hose, the small hose, to the big hose, blow, and then quick disconnect and switch to this yellow hose, which isn't really designed for this unit, so I could use this spray gun, and then I would spray my finish. And literally, I'm spraying stuff, and I could have a vehicle almost this close and not have any overspray on it, because it's so fine. It's such a it's not really a very fine spray. It's a little bit more coarse, but it's actually almost no fallout and no fine dust or anything. It just, everything goes right on. It's probably near the neighborhood of like 98%, 99% efficiency transfer. So that's like incredibly good. So that's why I'm using it. But anyway, Just a little thing you can do is if you wanted to make your cap spray quick disconnect, this is a really cool way to do it. They have these Harbor Freight tools. They're in the garden section near the garden hoses. Talk to you in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.